Okay, welcome aboard everybody. Mike and I are heading off on our Cania Gorge trip today. Mike just there in front of me on the red GSA. Give us a wave, Mike. Heading up towards Paradise Dam first, and then on to Mount Perry and Boolboonda Tunnel, and then back across there and through to Monto and Cania Gorge. G'day everybody, and welcome to our next video where we headed to Cania Gorge. We went via Paradise Dam and Boolboonda Tunnel and then across to Monto to Cania Gorge for the 2 nights. So the country we were travelling through was incredibly dry. Doesn't look like there had been rain there for quite a while, but we made the best of it, and later on in the day we actually came through an area that had an active bushfire through it. Interesting, because the GPS didn't say the road was closed, it just directed us this way. Yeah, that's when I planned it all weeks ago. So. Very interesting. Fairly fortunate in that most of the dirt roads we travelled on were quite smooth and fast flowing. Being so dry, there was very little water that we had in any of the crossings we came across. Left turn coming up. When we go to leave here, that's where we're going, down there to the right. No, we're not. The route I had marked on the GPS would have taken us across below the dam and then up along the dam towards Mount Perry. But that didn't eventuate, so we had to keep going north until we found somewhere to get around the Burnett River. Bit of a view. Okay, we're back on track.
And things weren't getting any greener along the way, really. It was just so dry.
Trees on the road. Just need to put my brake pedal down. I keep going to hit it and can't find it. No, it's there somewhere, but when I'm standing up I just can't reach it. Alright.
Not really 100% sure, but I think we were crossing the backwater of Paradise Camp. Then we came to Boolboonda Tunnel, which was one of the highlights that I wanted to see.
Okay, is there somewhere to stop on the other side from memory? Okay, I'll go through and...
So Mike had been here before, so I let him lead the way and I followed him through the tunnel for the first go.
I didn't notice it. And we're clear to go through. Very cool. Very cool. That was well worth the ride up here, even if we had to make a detour.
After having a bite to eat under a big fig just near the tunnel, I couldn't resist and I had to try and fly the drone through. Unfortunately, I think the drone might have hit a bat because it suddenly hit me in the back of the head and then crashed to the ground. I had to try and find it in the darkness of the tunnel, which was fun. Somewhere around here we met some rangers who warned us of a bushfire up ahead and just to be careful. And they didn't think we'd get through to Monto, and they were correct.
That was uneventful. I thought we'd see roaring flames and stuff. I hate it when I get a corner wrong because it throws me out then for the next 5 minutes. By now we'd had about enough, so we just made a slog straight up the bitumen, and it was really quite warm. And here we are heading into Cania Gorge National Park very shortly. And here we are at Cania Gorge Retreat. This is the one we're at, and it looks like it's quite quiet too. Wonderful. I had stayed here before because of its close proximity to the walks in Cania Gorge, and it was quiet when I was here last time too, which is the way I like it. We were both quite glad to get here because we hadn't actually done a big day like this in quite a while.
Usually got a straight, it's got to be under here, because that's what I'm used to.
We made it to Cania Gorge Retreat.
Honey?
We made it to Cania Gorge Retreat.
We did.
The walks at Cania Gorge, Mike and I are just about to depart on some of them, and fortunate that we can get access to them right from where we're staying. Yeah, I don't know if it's volume, but yeah, it gets quite cool when you're walking. It's a nice little shady spot along the way.
A little refresher.
Yeah. Yeah. Really cool in here.
The ground doesn't look dry.
No. This is what I was saying, like about Ward's Canyon in Carnarvon Gorge. Just so much cooler as soon as you walk in.
Yeah.
which is a really nice cool spot at the end of the walk because we were starting to get quite warm. More signs? I don't want more signs, I just want to be there.
Okay.
Have we made it? Some bugger planted a heap of trees in the way.
At least we're not over there. I'm a dickhead.
Alright, shall we head for home?
Yes, we should.
Yes, we should.
Yep.
As much as we're enjoying the view and the coolness in the cave, I think it's time to go.
Yep.
The rum is calling. The rum's always calling. Alright, so that's the end of our visit to Cania Gorge and Cania Gorge Tourist Retreat. Mike and I are going to head up and have a look at the dam, and then from the dam we're going to work our way home. Cania Gorge National Park. It was only 7:30 in the morning, but it was actually quite hot already. I've got a feeling it might be the walls of the gorge that I guess trap the heat in a bit. I think that was Castle Hill that we decided not to walk 10 kilometres to. Yeah, is that Castle Hill up there in front of us? Got the scenic lookout. Welcome to Cania Dam. Unfortunately, I forgot to put the drone up while we were here, but it was so smoky anyway. On the open road, it's so inviting. On the open road, that's where you find me. Straight through the night, no matter where we go. It's good for the soul right here on the open road. It's so inviting. That's where you find me.
emu and a chick. Watch out in case he ups us. It certainly is. Shame he's only got one chick.
Once again, I selected a mixture of bitumen and dirt roads for our return journey, and all went pretty much to plan until we got to one turn off onto a dirt road that was just literally 2 tire tracks in amongst grass.
Heading for the hills. Yeah, it's a bit boggy over there, but look at it. Yeah.
Just before Gayndah, we thought we'd take a run up Mount Gayndah to the McConnell lookout. We just had a bushfire spill not too long ago either. actually remembered to put the drone up while we were here. Still learning how to use it, but the autonomous modes that the Hover Air X1 Pro Max has is actually quite good for a beginner like myself.
Out corner. And a wet crossing.
We found the first water we've really seen anywhere on our whole trip.
Staying the tyre tracks, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it's alright. You stay where the tyre tracks are. Yeah. Excuse me. The map said it went all the way through, but it looks very ordinary, doesn't it?
It was about here that I had doubts on the road we were going to travel along, and when I looked at a paper map it said it was a private road, so rather than risk the ire of some grazier, we went back to the bitumen. The last hour or so was probably the hardest part of the trip. It was just so hot, and we sort of had enough by then. We were both glad to be almost home. Stuck it out. Thanks for coming along on the ride with us. I hope you enjoyed what we've shown you. In a week or so's time, mid-October, we're heading down to Boolboonda National Park and Camping Creek camping area. Brett from the Cross Tour, he's going to lead us on that trip. But anyway, thank you very much for coming along. Hope you enjoyed it. Give us a like, a comment, or a subscription if you haven't yet, so you get to see what we're up to in the future. Cheers.